guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna clean this house for real this time. I am fixing to take Allison to school and drop her off, so I just thought I would do kind of like a day in the life, show you what I do if I'm home and the kids are at school and I don't really have a project going on. Although I do have a project going on, I need to go to my brother's, so I'm gonna wait and do that tomorrow on Saturday this weekend. Thought I'd just do a quick little day in my life and maybe get this up tonight or possibly in the morning, I'm not sure. But Reagan stayed here last night. Her boyfriend has a job and it's like an hour away, so he stayed over there with some friends last night, so she wanted to stay here. So she stayed here there, and I'm gonna have to go up there and get that picked up. She has clothes in the dryer because I washed her clothes last night and I threw them in the dryer, so I'm gonna lay those out. I don't have time to hang them. I'm fixing to run out the door to take Allison to school, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay those out flat so they don't wrinkle, and then when I get back I'll hang them up. I also have a bunch of towels. It's Reagan's bag, but I also have a bunch of towels on the floor. There was towels in the dryer and I didn't have time to fold them, so I just got those out and threw those there, so I need to get those folded. Allison is getting dressed for school. Say hello, sweet girl. But I do want to get these out before they wrinkle up. Oh, I don't have to run the dryer again. Okay, well those are still wet, so I'm gonna turn that back on, and when I get back I'll get those out. This house is a train wreck, but I did get up this morning at like 5:15, took a shower, got ready. I feel so much better when I do that, if I'll just get up instead of laying back down. Okay, you gonna change your shirt? But I need to get this house cleaned. It really is bad. When I say it's nasty, it really is nasty. I need to finish cleaning Heather's room because y'all know I made a mess in there and it's not really clean. So anyway, I'm going to get this kitchen clean. Living room. FLASH is still sleeping, so I'm not going to say that. But need to get that cleaned again. Need to get this cleaned up. I've got that a mess. That's basically mine. But need to get her room picked up because that's Heather's, but this is not. So need to get that cleaned up. That cleaned up. That cleaned up. I need to get the girls' bathroom clean. Pick Allison's room up for her today probably. She has a banquet tonight, but it's pouring down rain, so it's like a zombie paintball thing. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it. Maybe, I don't know. Then I need to get my room cleaned up, my bed made. Yeah, so. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? How does your room look?
It's really bad.
It is,
horrible. I'll finish it more too.
Okay, I'll work on it a little bit for you. And you can finish it when you get home. We went and watched Kennedy play ball last night. I'll put a couple of her hits. Nothing spectacular, but I'll put a couple of her hits in here. So, we're pretty tired. They have an inter squad scrimmage tonight, but I don't think they're going to be able to do it either because it's supposed to rain all day long. So, at least gives us the night off, and then hopefully she'll come home for the weekend. She's made friends and she's having fun, so sometimes she don't want to, and that's good. I would rather it be that way than her to be homesick and want to come home all the time. I'm kind of used to her not being here now, so that don't hurt quite as bad, so that is good. But yeah, she's waiting on my kid to get her clothes on, so I'm running her to school and get back here and clean. I'm not going to come in and sit down because if I do, I will not get nothing done. I'm going to come in, I'm going to stay on my feet, and I'm going to get this house clean so I can go to Billy's and work this weekend. I hate when I'm out there working or anywhere working really, and I know that I have so much to do at home. I feel bad. I feel like I'm neglecting my stuff first. But, you know, I'm just trying to find a happy medium where I can do for others and still keep up with my own stuff, because there's no reason I should have a house looking like this and not be here. So take care of this, take care of his kitchen tomorrow. Hopefully we can get most of it done tomorrow. He'll pick a paint color. I need to run to Home Depot and get some paint samples to get him squared away. I said for somebody that's not Vicky. Allison! Yeah. I'll be in the car. Well, that's how this morning's going. Yeah, that clean garage didn't last long. It's just hard because I'll have this stuff in my car, like paint and tools and things like that. I'll have that in the car, and then if we take my car to watch Kennedy play ball, then I have to clean that out and we're in a hurry. So I'll just throw everything in here, and yeah. So Heather's friend gave her a few things for the baby, but she gave her a pack and play too. So I'm going to maybe put that upstairs with the other baby stuff, get that put together. But I told Allison that I would be in the car, so let's go. I have had several of you ask me if I like the Bronco, and I do. I love it, love it. It took me a little bit to get used to the knob instead of the, you know, regular gear shifter, but I do love it. I've had it since, I can't remember if I got it in January or March, but have to turn this off. Oh, I have to turn this off because if you don't, then when you're sitting at a stop sign, your car will cut off, and I can't stand that. But I've had this car since January, I'm wanting to think, or March, I can't remember. But it's got 8,500 miles on it now, so need to get gas soon too.
Why are you filming?
It's just vlogging today.
Oh, okay.
I complicate things. One of my many skills. I'm making things up, all in my mind, 'cause I analyze their body language. I hear every change in their tone. Maybe they hate me, somehow I blame me. My mama said, that's just the weight of the world. It's not personal, it's just how it works.
Hey guys, for me, it is Saturday, so I talked to y'all yesterday when I opened this video up, but I feel like I haven't talked to you today, so good morning. I hope everybody's doing good. I am fixing to get ready and go to Billy's to work on his kitchen all day. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can, but I wanted to hop on here because every time I see these windshield wipers on my car, it just reminds me of a funny story when I first got this car. So it has the automatic headlights that brighten and dim, and then it has the automatic windshield wipers. So like if your windshield detects dampness, your windshield wipers would come on. Like you didn't even have to cut them on. They would come on low, high, whatever it felt like it needed. And technology is amazing, but technology, I think, it's a little over the top sometimes. Like I can turn my own windshield wipers on, but when I first got this car, I had it like a week and I wanted to take it through the car wash. So they started spraying my windshield. It was like the automatic thing where you go through and they'll spray your car down in the beginning and then it takes you on through the car wash. So dude starts spraying my car. As soon as that water hits my windshield wipers start coming on. And he's like, no, turn your windshield wipers off. And I was like, I didn't turn them on. And I was panicked, and I went through that whole car wash with my windshield wipers going, and that stuff was like pulling my windshield wipers. I thought it was going to rip them off, and I could have cried. And when I got out of that car wash, I was like, what is going on? Because I had no idea it had that. So I talked to Alden and Heather that night at some point, and I was like, it almost ripped my windshield wipers off. And they were like, yeah, it's automatic. You haven't seen that? I was like, no, I don't get out much. Like, I've not had a new car in ages. So anyway, that's what happened. I went through the settings and did turn those off, so I can just do it myself now. But technology, like I said, is really cool, but sometimes I just feel like it's a little much. It's just over the top. But I was scared to death that morning going through that car wash thinking I was going to tear those up.
Swallow it, take me away to Neverland, where colors fade my disbelief and make me forget my memories. Rent a car you can't afford, put on a song that we both know, let your hair out in the wind, put the pedal to the floor, flame your light, take a smoke, put your broken rip-off wafers on. Doesn't matter if the sun goes down, we'll still be up, still be up. Don't care about the place we found, we'll still be up, still be up. We're in this together, we both fall down. Doesn't matter if the sun goes up, 'cause we will still be high when the lights out.
This room upstairs is Kennedy's room now, but honestly, it's for Reagan or Lexi, just whoever needs a bed to sleep in, it's there. This wallpaper I had put up when Allison had moved up here. She wanted some wallpaper on this wall, so this is what she picked. When I put this up, it was the first time I had ever hung wallpaper. It is just peel and stick, but I was trying to match the pattern up and it seemed like it just wasn't matching up, and I was trying to pull it tight, and once it sat there, probably a week or two, it started shrinking down a little bit, so there were gaps. Then it started peeling. It was just like it was curling up on the sides, so I had just seen it till I was sick of it. So I decided to take that down. I don't know if I'll put wallpaper back up on this wall or just paint it. I thought about putting wallpaper on the sides, like, yeah, I just knocked myself out. But I thought about putting wallpaper on the side walls and then painting that wall. But I don't know. I don't know yet what I'm going to do in this room. So I guess we'll just wait and see. I let Flash come up with me on this day. We don't let the animals up here. That's why I have all the baby things up here, just so it doesn't get hair and stuff all over it. And anytime that door opens, they dart up here. Like it's the secret room to them, like the little room that they never get to go in. So I, of course, let Flash come up here with me on this day just so he could be up here and I could watch him and he could just hang out with me. But I think Chowder or one of the cats had came up here, and I do try just to keep the animals out, but like I said, it's a fun room for them because they don't get to see it often. I also try to keep them out of my room. My allergies are terrible. I think I'm allergic to cat and dog hair. I thought it was seasonal, but it's just not went away. So I really do think it's the animals. So I don't want to lay in my bed and have cat hair or dog hair on it. So this room and my room, they don't get to go into. So if they get a chance, if there's a door open, they will take advantage of it and run in. But I do put Chowder out in a few minutes because they like to get in the car seat or stroller. I don't know why, but they just like a little tight, cozy spot, and, you know, cats are curious, so if it's new to them, they like to be in it. But I just wanted to get this room clean. I also wanted to clean the carpet. It had been a while, and there were just spots in this room on the carpet that needed cleaned, and this carpet is so light that it shows everything. So I give it a good vacuum, and then I use my carpet cleaner, and you'll see that it keeps putting out like a whole cat or a whole dog because I cleaned our area rug downstairs, and there was so much dog hair, cat hair. I really think it's more dog hair. And I know some people are like, it's cats too. Yes, it is. But Flash sheds way worse than those cats do. Those cats stay on their little cat tree, so most of their cat hair stays there. But yeah, once I start shampooing this carpet, you'll see that it keeps putting out all kinds of dog hair, and it is from that rug. So after I cleaned it, I was like, I don't know if I did any good or not. I mean, I really got the stains up, but I just like keep dumping cats and dogs out all over this floor. But after it dries, I did go back up and give it a good vacuum and get any hair that I missed. But it did make it smell so much better. And like I said, I always just use laundry detergent and just put it on water only, and I'll just put laundry detergent in my water. But I did buy the Zep carpet shampoo cleaner, and that's worked really, really good. It brought a bunch of stains up, and I'm really enjoying that carpet cleaner. So it's the Zep carpet cleaner, ZEP, and I got that at Home Depot, but Lowe's has it too.
That's how it seemed to me, but I dared you, and I dared to lose, just so I could be with you, and you hurt me, and you followed through. Now all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat, hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end. No, I can't pretend, I can't control myself. I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it, no, it can't get any better now. Can't get any better now. Pretty please, tell me that you think of me, and that you're missing me. Baby, you found my heart and set me free. In every fantasy, now I'm ready, 'cause I know it's true. When I look in your eyes of blue, that you want me, and I want you to. Yeah, all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to.
Moving on to my room, I didn't have a whole lot I needed to get done in here. I just washed my comforter and my sheets maybe just a few days ago, and it didn't really need to be dusted. It just needed to be vacuumed. I wanted to get my bed made. I had already picked my clothes up. I had been doing some laundry. I had some of my shirts there drying. I like to air dry some shirts just because I don't want them washed. They shrink up a little bit, and I like my shirts to stay a little bit longer. I don't like a short shirt, and it seems like that dryer will shrink them up some. I had changed clothes because I was sweating, and I only had shorts clean that had paint on them, so that's what you see all over my shorts. I do want to do something in here. I really want a headboard, so I had thought about building a headboard. I've been looking at those online, and I think I can do it. So I don't know, maybe we'll see. I just want to build something on the wall there. I think not a headboard that attaches to your bed, but just something on the wall that will look like a headboard. So I don't know, we'll see what I can figure out, and wouldn't care to paint or something in here maybe, I don't know. But I'm just the type of person that I'll do for my kids and everybody else first. And I know a lot of you have said I should do something in my room, and I should. I really want to. I don't spend any time in there except just to sleep. Like I said, when I voice over, I come in Heather's room. When I get ready and do hair and makeup, I come in Heather's room. I sleep in there, change clothes in there, and that's about it. Sometimes I'll even change clothes. I'll just take them to the bathroom with me and I'll change in there. So I don't really do a whole lot in this room, but I really would like to have a headboard. I think that would look good in there. I thought about maybe rearranging a little bit too, but I don't know. I just have a dresser in there and a fireplace in there just because it gets super cold in that room in the winter. So I really want to keep that in there. And then I have a shelf with just some food storage, just some extra stuff that we pick up just in case emergency situations like your power goes out, you know, beans, rice, that kind of thing. We were real big into the prepping thing and, you know, getting food, saving it for hard times, all that. COVID kind of taught us that you need to plan for the unexpected, but we haven't really done anything like that in a while, bought anything up for that. So I don't know. We'll see what I get to in there. But I just wanted to pick Allison's room up. I told her that I would pick up. So I made her bed. I picked her floor up. And I didn't go through anything else. I didn't dust. I didn't go through any of her makeup or any of that stuff. I was going to let her do that herself. But I did just want to go in there and just get it picked up.
Fine, but it's like I'm missing the passion in your eyes. Am I right? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I will keep it straight, won't make a scene, keep it clean. So just tell me where this goes. Now can you tell me if we're just killing time? Just tell me what you're thinking of. Don't feel right. It's like I want us to go on, but not if we are done. Baby, are we killing time? Maybe you're trying to be nice. Maybe you got something to hide. But so much better if I knew. We're killing time. We're killing time. Do you think I'm fragile? Can't take a blow. Then let me tell ya, got better things on hold. And in conclusion, if it ain't to be.
I had found a random blow pop laying on the counter, so I had stuck that in my mouth. But I really needed to be at my brother's working on his kitchen. I don't like to start a project at somebody's house and not get it done fairly quickly. Usually I stay on top of that. But in his case, he's not there a lot. He's only there if he has his kids, and he only has his kids a few days a week. So if they're there, it's hard for me to work on cabinets just because they're wet and his kids are younger and, you know, he has to use the kitchen for them. So if they're not there, he is at his girlfriend's house a lot. So it gives me an empty house to work in. And he didn't have his kids on this day, but at the same time, my house was so bad that I felt like I really needed just to stay home and clean it. So I didn't want to say I was going to stay here and clean and not clean. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm going to clean today. And then I get sidetracked, just like that bedroom upstairs. When I took that wallpaper down, I almost ran and bought paint and painted and hung some wallpaper. And I don't need to do that. I was like, nope, you can do that another day. That's a project for another day. Stay on task, get this house cleaned up so you can go out there and work on his house this weekend and hopefully get the kitchen wrapped up. So this cat tree, they absolutely love. They stay on it, they play on it, they run and almost knock it over. But with that comes cat hair, and not all of this was cat hair. A lot, it sheds really bad. Like it's a lot of just carpet pieces, but a lot of that was cat hair too. But moving on to Heather's room, I just wanted to get her bed made up. She does not like this comforter, so she'll throw it on the floor. And she has 11 pillows that she keeps on the floor too. So she doesn't even really like them being on her bed. She'll come in, and if I've made her bed, she's like, just because she looks at all those pillows. But I think they're really pretty. I was like, those pillows are pretty. But anyway, I think her bedroom furniture is really pretty. But like I said, she does not love all the pillows. Her furniture was extremely dusty, and it was not just dust. It's from where Alden had replaced that window, and there was a lot of just sheetrock and things like that had just went all over the place. So I needed to get it dusted. We do have a dusty house. Our house gets super dusty super fast, but a lot of that was just from that window too. And there were still some tools in here just from where he had done that window, and I just needed to take them back to the garage. So I just wanted to spray down her furniture, get all that wiped down, and then vacuum to get all of my makeup picked up because, yeah, I always just have a mess, and it's the kids too, but, you know, it was mainly me on this day. So I just wanted to get all the makeup picked up, all that, get her room back in order because she does not say one word to us, my kids, or me for coming in here and getting ready. So I do like to pick it up from time to time, and I'm home. I know I do this and I make money, but at the same time, I don't work a job to where I have to be there 9 to 5. She's a teacher. She has to be there all day, every day. So I do like to come in here and pick up. If I'm home, I feel like a lot of the housework should be mine, and it is. But if she's here, she helps, and she never says one word about the mess, about all of the, you know, random stuff all over the place. So she's good to us, and in return, I will be good to her, and I'll pick up after us.
Slow down, hold on, take a breath. If I could, I'd make me feel less. Something in my brain causes stress. So come on, make me feel different. You wanna hold, don't hold back. Oh, your little drama's got me mad, and I don't need to tell you facts.
The highlight of my week, the most exciting purchase I have made is these attachments that go on the end of a cordless drill. They are amazing. Oh my gosh, amazing. There was so much dried toothpaste on this counter and even on this mirror, and I do use the sponge attachment on the mirror. You'll see that in a few minutes, but I loved this. It was so good. Like, the attachments themselves are good, I feel like. There's really, really good stiff attachments that get the scrubbing done and that get everything off. And with the power of that drill, it just brings it right off. I mean, it would have scrubbed anything up, I think. So I really did enjoy those. That was one of the things that motivated me to stay home and clean on this day. I was dying to use those. So I could not wait to get to the bathroom because that's the main place I wanted to use these first. I wanted to use these on the sink because I knew that sink had tons of dried toothpaste on it. I wanted to use it in that bathtub because that bathtub had a bunch of stuff on it that was just, you know, it's hard to get up, just elbow grease. So it also came with a little attachment that you see here that I'm going around the faucets with. I do have that little Rubbermaid scrubber and I love that, but I was just going to use this since I had the drill out, and that fits inside those jets perfectly. So I just stuck it inside those jets, pushed the drill button to turn it on, and it cleaned those jets so good. Those jets stay nasty. Our jets don't work on that tub. We didn't know that until after we'd bought the house, but it does not work. I guess the motor's burnt up. We've just never replaced that because we probably wouldn't really even use it. But I can only imagine the gunk and stuff that's sitting inside those jets. But I know a lot of you have told me to put a dishwasher pack in there and turn the jets on. And when I had a jetted tub at the house that I used to live in, I would put bleach in my water and run it through, and it would bring out all kinds of nastiness. So I can only imagine what's in there. Like I said, I can't do that. So I was just using these tools. I love them. I would hands down suggest, they are just so good. I can't imagine how good they're going to work on my grill, on outdoor things. I love it. The only thing I will say is that drill's heavy and it wore my arms out. Like, it is so heavy. But, when you're scrubbing and having to put the elbow grease into it, it wears your arms out too. So, is it worth it? Yes. I loved it. I think if you've got some stuck on things that it's hard to get off, I think that is perfect. I got that at Home Depot. It was $39 for all those attachments. Well worth the money. Loved it.
What is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. And let me tell you what I found. Leaving everything.
We ended up doing the, what was it called? The zombie paintball haunted, I don't know. Anyway, they did the paintball zombie thing where you shoot paintballs at zombies. And then they did a haunted hayride. And I'll insert a video here of Allison. She said they got chainsaws out, so I was glad I didn't go because y'all know I'm done when the chainsaw started up.
I like the peed my pants a little.
She got in the car, she was like, Mom, I think I bought pee my pants.
Well, that's not.
But anyway. But anyway, I've got the living room and the dining room to go, and I need to get their bathroom done. But don't know, I'll do the bathroom. I may just do the living room and dining room and be done, but I do want to do these floors.
I told Dad and he laughed at me.
Flashy, fixing to go potty. Okay, let's get this done. Oh, and Kennedy's home. Heather rode with Kennedy, so they'll be back in just a few minutes. So she's home, that's good.
Peace out, I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed? You don't want to help me clean?
No.
And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do.
I'm going to go ahead and read my devotional to you guys, and today's is Jaws. Be gracious to me, O Lord. See my affliction from those who hate me. You who lift me up from the gates of death. Psalms 9:13. Some days you just feel like the world is against you. Maybe you ran out of coffee or hot water for your shower. The weather might have turned bad just before you went out for your morning walk. You might have ended up yelling at your family and everyone left the house mad. Each thing that goes wrong seems to add a little more salt to the wound. This is where you need the healing power of God's grace to soothe the pain of emotional and mental affliction. Call out to Him this morning and watch Him pull you safely away from the angry jaws of despair. Do you feel confident that God will always come to your rescue? Can you trust Him to relieve your pain and encourage your heart? Definitely can relate to that one this morning. Reagan just had her car fixed. She just started a new job, just got her first full paycheck, and her car broke down. So it ended up being the radiator. She had to pay like almost her whole check to get that fixed, and then she got it fixed. She was going down the road, and it hadn't been 20 minutes later, and her car started running funny. It started acting funny. So she called me, and I was like, well, call your dad. So she called Alden, and he checked it out, and it ended up being a coil pack. So that was like $70 more, and I just felt so bad for her. She was crying, and she was like, I just feel like it's one thing right after another. I'm just getting slammed, and I'm trying to work and get ahead, and it's so frustrating. And I said, Reagan, honey, that's life, and it's always going to be that way. I feel like sometimes if I have $10 extra in my bank account, I've forgotten to pay a bill that's $9.99, and that's just how it is, and that's life, and it is frustrating. I know I talked to Lexi one day, and she was having a bad day, and she was like, I've got doctor bills and this and that, and I was like, that's life, and it's always going to be that way, and it stinks, and it especially stinks when you see that it's your kids that are being slammed like that. I know people that help their kids and they would give them their last penny, and sometimes they do. And it's easy for us to say, oh, you shouldn't do that. You should do for yourself and not worry about your kids. And some parents do, I guess, but that's not me. I can't do that. And I understand those parents that basically break themselves for their kids. Burning up. We're going to get the shirt off. Dying. And I'm not saying I would give my kids my last penny, because you do have to look out for yourself, and you do have to make sure you're taken care of. But at the same time, I could not sleep at night knowing that my kids needed something. If I have $1, my kids have $1, and I will not keep my kids up by no means. I will not. If they're not trying and they're not working and helping themselves, then they're on their own. They're going to work and help themselves. They were raised with a good work ethic, and they're going to work. But if my kids are working and just being slammed, I'll help my kids any way that I can. But I'm so proud that I have kids that work and try, and they do their best. Oh, hold up. I am filming you. I'm taking all the credit. I mean, I know it's my name on the channel, but
yeah, it ain't my name on the channel.
I'm changing it, guys. To Amanda and Flash.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I definitely know what it feels like to be hit with unexpected expenses or bills or this and that, and it stinks. It really does. And I know we all can probably relate to that. But I got most of the house done on this day. When we came back in, I said, I'm not sitting down. I'm finishing this house, because I didn't get to the living room and dining room. I did not clean that little bathroom, and I'm going to do that before I run out the door to my brother's this morning. I'm going to be filming out there today, so y'all get to see, hopefully, this kitchen almost done. After I talked to him about the paint colors, I said, what about a grayish green? Like maybe a sea green. I don't even know the right word for what I'm trying to say, the color green, but a grayish with a tint of green, just something to break all that gray up. And I sent him some different colors, and he said, I think I just want it white. Yeah, so I'm going to go out there and repaint white. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I do think it looks good white. I'm going to go ahead and put some poly on that so that it'll be sealed and he can't change his mind. I'm just going to tell him, once you do that, it's done. So, yeah. But that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to head out there, and Heather, is Saturday morning, the day you're seeing this. Heather's off, of course, so she's going to be out there helping me. And yeah, hopefully we're going to get a huge dent put in this. I would love to say hopefully we'll get this done, but I'm not going to set myself up for failure for sure. But between today and maybe working tomorrow a little bit, I don't know. I know, a lot of people don't like you working on Sundays, and I'm not crazy about it either, but sometimes you just got to get something done. But yeah, so maybe after I get his kitchen fixed, I will hop upstairs and get that wall done, something done to that wall because it looks bad. But then I've got a few other places I need to go look at. He does want to get his bathroom and completely redo that, so not sure when he wants to start that. I've got a bunch of people local that are wanting me to look at their house, different projects, and I'm going to go do that. And I still have some projects that I've already scheduled and lined up. So still so much to come. I know one of you guys asked me if I lived in a mobile home. You thought I did. And I do not. I live in a house, but my whole family, I think, lives in a mobile home, and they live in double wides, and I love them. I think they're super nice. You can make it super cute. I don't care if you live in a camper, in a tent. Fix it up. Do the best you can. Make the best of what God's blessed you with, and take pride in it. And I do know some of you guys told me that you can spray paint hinges as well. And I did know that. He just wanted to buy new ones, but we can't find any that will work. So I probably will look at some spray paint this morning before I go out there. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It means more to me than you will ever know. And I sincerely mean that from the bottom of my heart. I love that I've made so many friends on here. You guys feel like family. Some of you I talk to even more than I talk to my own family. But I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you no matter what you've done, no matter where you're at. You can never be too far gone for the love of God to touch you. He's sitting there waiting on you with open arms. He'll forgive you for anything you've done. He'll love you no matter what. And it sure does make life so much easier knowing that when hard times come and you're being slammed, you can turn to him and he'll make it better. He will. He always has for me. But I love you guys, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next one for sure. But have a good weekend, guys.
Wandering and fading, I know there is something more than this. I think I am ready for doing some changing. Oh God, there is something more than this. You can have all the world. I wanna be a shining light, that shows through the darkness, the fire burning in the night. Be a hope for the world so broken. Be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me. Make the broken things new. Yeah, I'm the only hope for you and I wanna have the heart of Jesus. Yeah. Cries of the broken, I know they were made for more than this. be a hope for a world so broken. Be a friend